everyone, let's start with a new question, and the question number is 20 and the statement is valid parenthesis. So this question is a part of stack problem. So what this problem is about and what is explaining in the problem, so all we need to understand first. Let's move towards the problem statement. What we have given a string s, like we have a given string s, and that contains like characters. This is open parenthesis, close parenthesis, this is open curly bracket, and this is braces, open and close. And these are determining these are the input string, and if these string are valid, then we need to return the true, and otherwise we will return false. So what is the condition behind when the input string is valid, and so what are the conditions? So here is the 3 points, like we need to understand it. First point is open bracket must be closed by the same type of brackets. Like if we have open parenthesis, so our close parenthesis will also be like this, not in the form of the curly bracket or a braces. So same type of parenthesis should be required. And the second point is open brackets must be closed in the correct order. If we have two parentheses, like one is the open open braces and the other is the curly braces, so both also have their ending points. So that's why they are all arranged in the correct order. If at the starting we have start our parenthesis and then the curly bracket, so at the end we also have our parenthesis and then the curly bracket. And the third point is every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. We have these are the closed brackets, and as we discussed here, like open bracket must be closed in the correct order, and also the close bracket open bracket of the same type. Say if we have here the parenthesis, so at the close bracket we also have a parenthesis, not other from that. So let's check the example 1. Input we have given name s, and in this we have open parenthesis, this is given in the string. So we have this open parenthesis, and also the same is the close parenthesis. So this is fulfilling the requirement. So that's why it is returning true. Let's next move towards the example 2. Here in this input string we have 3 parentheses, like we have 3 parentheses, like we have open parentheses and the close parentheses, and we have the brackets and the curly braces. So it is also returning true because each parentheses have same order and are opening and closing at the same what are required for that. And the example 3 we have open parenthesis, but the ending is not the close parenthesis. Here is the close we can say braces, so brackets or braces. So it is returning false because we don't have any same type of parenthesis in that. So for this problem we are going to solve, we are going to approach the stack problem, stack approach. Stack, what is stack? So let's understand it. Stack is basically a linear data structure, and that is used to store and retrieve values. Like we have LIFO structure, like last in first out. So in real example, if we discuss the example, we have a plate offset, we put the plates into the order, and the last put plate will pop out the first. So this is the scenario in the stack, like last in first out. So here what we are doing, we just create a stack, and this is the empty array, and then we create a hash map. What is hash map? Hash map is basically all we know about the array. What are the arrays? Arrays are in the form of we have given the value in that. So hash map is basically like that. We have indexing are present in the array. So the indexing value we have given to the hash function, and with the hash function we map the values. Like here we can say we have in this key value pair, in that we are mapping our value. Like we want to put the country, we have to given like indexing are given are present in the array, and we have to put the country name into the first index, second index, in which index we want. So that basically is mapping, and what we are performing here. So we are putting the key in the value option. So here we can write it as this through by representing the dictionary, or we can also write this it as dictionary and then this. So we are going with this simple step, and what we are say in the dictionary we have three parentheses like what we have given in the array. So these are in the form of the key value pair. We have first the close parenthesis and the colon, and then is the open parenthesis, and what next is next we have the curly braces, here we have the curly braces, and then what we have, then we have the brackets. So brackets, and here is our brackets. Like these are three given parentheses that are given in the problem statement. So next what we need to do, we start our for loop and we are checking for p in s. P is basically parenthesis and s is the string given in the input string, and we are checking for p in s, and then we check the condition if p in hash map. Hash map is basically this that we created containing the key value pair of the parenthesis, and then what we are doing, we are say like then check the condition if stack and stack minus 1, like I am explaining it later, and then the hash map. Stack of minus 1 will be equal to hash map of p. So basically what this condition is doing, this condition is doing that like first we are checking the for parenthesis in s, then we are checking the condition like if parenthesis in hash map, if parenthesis in hash map. So what will it will do, it will then check if stack and stack minus 1. This stack minus 1 is saying the last value of in the stack. So the last value of the stack must be equal to hash map of p, like p is any parenthesis and stack is here this. So we also have any value in the stack. So if that stack of last value will be equal to hash map of p, so what it will do, it will just simply pop our stack. So we will simply do our pop, like if one parenthesis we get here, so after popping we will remove the parenthesis pair from our stack. Alright, so if not this condition is fulfilling, so next what do, it will simply return false. But if these condition is also not fulfilling, then what will do, like if p in hash map or if p is in hash map, then what if like our loop will turn out of that, and it will simply check the condition, else it will return, it will just append our p is the parenthesis, p is the parenthesis, and what will we do it, and then simply we are saying that return true, then check the condition if not stack, like stack empty, otherwise return false. We are checking here like if stack is empty,